Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're exploring the solar eclipse in Virgo. What effect will it have personally on you in your life? And to do this reading we will be shuffling each deck and finding which card will be your significator card from each deck for each pile, of course. Right, so for pile number 1, you've got the card 7 of Cups. Right, let's find out what pile number 2 is going to show us. There we go, pile number 2. Your card for the solar eclipse is right there. It is the Whoa. It's actually an extra card in this deck called Oneness. And for pile number 3, your significator card for this solar eclipse in Virgo is the 10 of Pentacles. Gotta say, I love the 3 cards, which shows me that this solar eclipse right off the bat here is gonna have a very positive effect on your life. It depends really on which pile or which piles you're the most drawn to, and it will be your reading for today. It will deliver the message that you're meant to hear or know about when it comes to the effects of the solar eclipse on your life personally. As I always say, in case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to these messages. And once you're ready, you'll find, oops, hold on, we're not there yet. There is the crystal part. Some of you love picking your piles using your crystals, and I have that ready just for you. Let's see what we can match. That has a lot of yellow. I'm thinking yellow Aventurine here right away, although I was thinking about, the ocean calcite, because it has both that yellow and the blues present in this card. So I think I'm actually gonna go with that. And it gives that both energy of 2 things integrating into one, 2 things like integrating into the light. So I really love that. I'm gonna keep that here. And then how about we place the red Jasper? Yeah, can you see the crystals? I'm very sorry, I'm really trying. I don't want to knock off the decks, which I did. So the red Jasper, right? Let's keep the red Jasper there. And how about we use the yellow Aventurine for all the beautiful shining coins here? Right, I think that's how it's meant to be, although the blues are strong here as well. Right, but I'm going to go for the yellow. Now let's adjust everything back into place. And let me show you your crystals very quickly. So this is your red Jasper if you're drawn to pile number 1, or if you're going to choose by your crystal. So this is your red Jasper, your Caribbean Calcite for pile number 2. There we go. And for pile number 3, you've got the yellow Aventurine. Right, let me adjust them back, like adjust everything, and I'll be back. So take a look at which pile or piles you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be the piles for you here today. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section, I will be shuffling your zodiac signs and drawing them out to see which signs will fall under which pile. And so if this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you. And in a moment, as mentioned after the shuffling, I will be drawing out 4 signs for each pile. All right, let's get straight into it. Pull out the first 4. We need one more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, so for pile number 1, your signs are Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, as well as Taurus. For pile number 2, the signs are Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, as well as Leo. For pile number 3, your signs are Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Aquarius. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. And once you're ready, you know the drill. You'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're interested in trying out in today's reading, or it's your preferred method, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. Well, if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that, or have Spirit pick your pile, I mean. And the way I like to do this is that I simply assign a different tarot card to each pile based on the numerology of the major arcana. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, the Empress pile number 3. And it's very simple. I shuffle them around until eventually, which happens very quickly, I miss pulling out a card from the other side or passing on a card to the other, there we go, to the other side. I am getting better at it, but with speed, I definitely miss a card. So your chosen pile for today's reading is pile number 1. Okay. So, my dear soul family, these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And yeah, very excited about today's reading. Let's see what we're going to get. But so far, this is genuinely looking magical and very positive. I have a very good feeling about this solar eclipse. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at the effect. What effect will the solar eclipse in Virgo have on you particularly? Like, we're going personal with this reading. This is my intention, and these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. And yeah, let's shuffle your cards and see what cards you're dealt with today for today's reading. Like I mentioned, I really want to make it super personalized in today's reading as much as I can. This is the intention that I'm putting out into the reading. Okay, so very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the red Jasper. Your significator fact is indeed the 7 of Cups, which we will take out of the deck. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, as well as Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, let's place them here and create space. Your significator card is the Seven of Cups. You've got Aladdin here with the wish lamps. So yeah, let's see what we get. Actually, let's shuffle your tarot cards as well so that we are ready and ask with intention. What is your personal effect that you will have from the solar eclipse in Virgo? My dear pile number 1. Right, let's get straight into it. And you've got library. I feel like there's a lot of things going on just looking at these cards. A lot of lamps, a lot of like genie lamps, a lot of books. There's just a lot of things, a lot of packed things all of a sudden. I'm noticing energetically. But yeah, okay. So you've got the Seven of Cups. You've got the library. You've got, again, doesn't it look like the same position, right? We are watching someone from a back view being very focused and engulfed in something. So viral video star. Ooh, someone's being viral here. If you have like anything on social media, this could definitely be talking about that. Because I see, remember when I told you I have an feeling of an energy of a lot. So for someone in particular or some people, if you have like a social media account maybe, or a website, there's something about this website or this social media account going viral. So that's one thing that I'm seeing in your cards. But let's continue to, I want to keep it here. It's just giving us this interesting perspective. And I think to look at things better, we'll just leave it this way. And you've got goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Both are awesome. I love this for you. Right, you've got elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay. You've got broom, new home, new attitude. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Right, I'm seeing a lot of things here in this pile. Perhaps, again, the energy of so many things. You've got chair, empty. Someone is leaving your life. Ooh, that's definitely a strong energy of clearing up. I want to say bad energy, because if you're using the broom to clear out the old and make space for the new, it doesn't have to be, right? But I am getting the impression that there is a strong energy, perhaps one that was heavy, that's coming to an end, new end. Do you see? If it could be a person, it could be something that was there for a long time, person, maybe a challenge in health, or a general financial challenge that you could have been going through, because that makes sense with the finances here. A spiritual challenge that you've been going through that's coming to an end. These are all different ways to look at the cards, right? But we'll see what it shows us. We'll be patient. So you've got not, unsuccessful plan, like something was super knotted here, and it brought you a lot of unsuccess or something. You were unsuccessful in unknotting it. Anyway, and now there's a new path. Wow, I think they're pretty much saying the same thing here. These are not different energies, this row here. So, row, yeah. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Now, that can't be a coincidence right there. Like, what are the odds for the same energy to keep popping up? Okay, so let's open up the last oracle card. The Independent. So yeah, cool. Self-employed, entrepreneur, freelance, self-taught, self-sustained, freedom of contract. Wow. Okay. Wonderful. Liberation. There's a strong energy of liberation. It almost feels like it's happening through a back door. Almost. I don't know why. I'm just feeling that. Like some form of backdoor. Perhaps backdoor doesn't have to mean like something bad. It just could simply mean unconventional route. It could mean in a way that not most people see or know about, right? So that's there. Okay, I'm so excited. The reading is super interesting. Let's find out more about the particular energy things that you are going to experience personally from this solar eclipse in Virgo. So you've got the Five of Cups. I feel like you're becoming independent, and it's almost like someone here doesn't want to let you go, like, please don't go. And you're like, no, we're starting something new here. Wow, okay. Um, like I'm very sorry for this person who doesn't want you to go. Maybe it represents a job that you're in, or a relationship or something, but you're definitely becoming independent here. I don't think you were happy, and you're leaving. You're changing that energy. Anyways, you've got the King of Swords, the Two of Swords. Somebody's going to test you here. Somebody is going to test just how like bold you are, or how I don't want to say honest, although that was the test here, but how serious you are about your words. This is Rama's lover going through the Agna, the fire test to prove her innocence. There are different ways in which the story is told. So yeah, that's one of the ways the story is told. I did I did tell you about the story before, but a lot of you told me that that wasn't exactly the accurate story. But then again, when I read your comments to learn about the accurate story, I quickly realized that everyone is. It seems like it's the story has different versions. People were arguing a little bit. It was such an interesting intellectual conversation, but I don't know. All this to say, I really don't know what exactly is the real story. So I'm just going to stick with the one that I know for the sake of the reading. So Two of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. You've got the Temperance card. And I can always remove this from here. Oh, we've got a tea leaf that's moving. It was like gliding from the deck, so I'm gonna keep that here. And looks like it's this card that's moving. And you've got the Page of Cups. Okay. New beginning here, again with the Page of Cups. New chapter, new page in your life. Right. What's going on here for you? We already discussed the viral moment here, very specific. When I see them in the cards, I like to show them to you. But otherwise, let's see the idea of energy, specific idea that you will understand in your life. So someone's testing your limits here. Up next, someone's like, oh yeah, well, I don't know if pile number world. Whoa. I don't know why that came in. Pile number world. Well, I'll keep it in mind and see what this could mean for some of you. But I digress. Pile number one is just playing with their words. They don't mean what they're saying necessarily, something like that here. And they they push your limits, or they test you to see if you will actually do something, or if you will actually leave, and da 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 da, you actually leave. Oh, devastating for someone here. Devastating. It's almost like they've pushed you to the limit. This job, this person, I don't know. Maybe that's what the card wants to show us. What's that energy for the collective, please? In pile number 1, mice. Discord among friends or family. Discord with someone for sure here. Someone or a group of people or something. I'm so happy I picked up that card. It answered it like directly right away. Okay. So, Discord. So, someone you have a Discord with. I'm sorry, I'm just having I don't want to say trouble, but like I need to drink for my throat today. My apologies. So I feel like they're gonna test you, and you are so ready. You with Raya's wife, Raman's, the Lord Raman's wife here. You're innocent. You are honest. You mean what you say. Oh, and they're going to regret this test. Obviously, here, the regret with the 5 of Cups. Now, there's something amazing about what's happening for you here. It's almost like they didn't think you would ever take that step. That's why they're testing you here, because something about them believed that you just would never. Just like the test here was, if she would pass through the fire without burning, then she's honest. And same thing here, it gives me this impression that if anyone passes through the fire, obviously they're gonna get hurt, right? So there's something about how they're almost sure, or 100% sure. That's why they test you. Like, they're 100% sure. It could be their ego. It could be an inflated belief about how amazing they are or something. I don't know. But they really believed it. And so they put you under the test. They are flabbergasted. They cannot believe that you will actually go. And here's the thing. Seeing the King of Swords as the Griffin, and the Griffin has different powerful beings together, the eagle, the lion, the eagle and the lion. Yeah, I was gonna talk about the ancient Egyptian hybrid, but we're not going there. That's the Griffin. They are so focused on one type of energy, strength that you have. They didn't know that you have another. Like, for example, with the strength here, if this is your manager, for instance, then your manager's like, oh, their strong part is doing their job so well. But with the line here, they wouldn't be bold enough to leave. No way. Like, they're, let's say they just do their job. They are, I don't know, they're so good at their job. They're not a rebel, for example, only to find that you actually are. They just didn't know. It's not one type of strength or the other. There's something here that will flabbergast this person to know that you are two things combined, a very rare combination of power. It's like you're either this or you're either that. How can I explain this? Like, one of the powers, if this is a relationship, one of your powers is empathy, having a nurturing, loving relationship and connection, respect, having a proper conversation, or at least you try. This person tests you, not expecting that you have another type of power, that if it doesn't work, you're just going to leave it. Bam. So we can go on and on with examples, but we don't need to. I think you already got the idea here. Someone is testing you massively. They do something bold, and you're like, hold my beer. You pass through it, and you're like, goodbye. And this person goes, what? Now, here is the amazing part about this. It's almost like this person opened up a pathway, universal pathway, archway, for you to reach your own potential that you didn't know about had it not been for this person opening up their doors for you to leave. I think that not only is this person losing you, or is this thing losing you, but they are flabbergasted again by the amount of opportunities right away that you get while being independent. So I don't know how to explain this. It's very clear in relationships, of course. But I want to give a third example just to be able to get to the exact gist that I'm noticing, because relationships isn't cutting it. Imagine someone giving you a benefit, right? One way or the other. They keep giving you a benefit, and you are very grateful for this benefit. You think that this was a dream come true. They think they're the best thing out there for giving you this benefit, and they continue to give you this benefit, and they believe that there's no way you'll be able to get this benefit. Let's say they keep threatening you with this benefit. Oh, I'm doing this for you. I'm giving you this. I did this for you. And they start feeling like they can control you for the things that they give you, or they keep repeating what they're doing. So they are so sure that you can't live or exist without the amazing benefit they give you. So they push the limit this time. Like they really want to feel it this time or something. So they say, I am not going to give you this benefit again. And they leave thinking you are going to call them, beg them, try to understand what happened, this, that, and the other. You're like, goodbye. I don't want this benefit. So that's the first shock. Second shock for you and for this person is that the universe opens up. It's almost like you had to find your power and go and like leave something, end something here bad, for the universe to open this archway for you to see your real potential. I think you're going to be observing something up next in your life that feels like an absolute miracle. You won't believe how miracles are going to be going down on you, one after the other after the other. It's going to feel like a video game. It's going to feel surreal when you get this independence. You will be witnessing so many dreams coming true at the same time that it's going to feel crazy. It's almost going to feel like it's a fantasy. It's going to feel like you're going through a magical experience, with every step in this new page being blessed. I see your hands being busy. You're taking here, you're taking there. See all of these wishes, and you're capturing them. You're taking this, you're taking that, you're taking. And you will cut ties with this complicated knot by burning it once and for all. Burning bridges? Yeah. Once and for all. There's something about this person not ready to let you go, or this company, or whatever this thing is, not ready to let you go. Your cards want to show that to you. I don't know why that would be important. Maybe it is important for your healing or something. Let's see. Let's not guess. Why are your cards showing you that this thing or this person doesn't want to let you go? What is the significance of that? Seven of Pentacles. Fire. I think they've been burning you out for a very long time, because Seven of Pentacles is slow but sure. It was simmering. Queen. Oh, they love you. They actually admire and adore you. Okay, well, sad that someone who loves someone like that would do that. I think it's going to burn them. So basically, your reading is what just wants to show you that this person actually, or this company, perhaps is what you deserve to hear. Loved you all along. They were cooking up something. They were trying to cook up something. Let's see. Let's wait. Four of Cups. Again, there's something about they love to hear your voice or your talent. They love to hear your talent. That is the story of the nightingale in the Four of Cups. Out of reach, Four of Cups, like you feel out of reach. We'll find out. Again, let's continue to... Oh, whoa, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Three of Wands. There's something about they want you to... They entrapped. They want you to be under their grasp. And it freaks them out seeing how high up you're going to go all of a sudden. How fortunate you are without them. Because with this Four of Cups, this is the Emperor of China. Like, this is an emperor. So something about them feeling like they're in control. They get to enjoy. Oh, I get it. I get it. Eight of Cups here. Okay. I get it. So here's the thing. This emperor... So there's something about how you are a fortune to this person who wasn't paying attention to you or this company or whatever. Because the story of this Four of Cups is that he had a beautiful nightingale. People all around the world came to visit this emperor just to hear this particular nightingale. The Emperor of Japan, long story short, gives him a mechanical one, which he overconsumes, forgetting about the real beautiful fortune that he has, until, long story short again, he loses that nightingale. The nightingale leaves him. So I think your story, your reading just wants to show you that perhaps you felt like this person has given you their back. They were showing you like they don't care, or they were too focused or something else. They forgot how such a fortune that you are. And they were cooking up something with the Seven of Pentacles. Again, the burning here. They were cooking up something that over time that wasn't going to be nice, I think, for you. And this is the universe's way to absolutely save you, which is going to flabbergast them, just like it's going to flabbergast you. You've got Moses here about to split the Red Sea into two and pass. Again, do you see there's something about a miracle happening right in front of your eyes, making this person jaw drop to the floor? How, like, let's say this is your manager and you get a position, and you get a position like above them. Okay, so, I once had a story similar like that, although my manager was an amazing manager, by the way. But there, once upon a time, a long time ago, I don't know if I should say the story or not, but why not? So the main company in Dubai suddenly talked and wanting to hire me to manage the agency and thus be managing my own manager. And I think anyone would have taken this opportunity, but I had so much respect for my manager who was about to promote me. So I know like everyone said, don't take it like that, don't do this. I left. I didn't take the opportunity. Besides, this was a time where I was changing careers entirely in my life. So I'm happy that I still look back and I can't. My heart quenches. I can't do that. Anyways, so yeah, that for me back then, that was a crazy story. Like, what? Like, yeah, that was something out of, like, you wouldn't imagine it. And so here, something perhaps similar or something out of what you are expecting, you and this person. Like, if this is a relationship, maybe meeting one of the most fantastic people in the world. I don't know. I don't know. But something like that, this like wow situation, something out of your dreams. Everybody, no one's expecting this. So not only do they lose this test that they are slowly but surely preparing for you, they watch you be bold enough to be independent. They learn about the type of power that you have that they never knew you had. They watch something out of the imaginary happen to you. They realize they lost the fortunate grasp that they had over you. Why were you a fortunate grasp? Knight of Pentacles. Something about you growing slowly but stronger. Okay, I'll think about it in a moment. You are outside of their grasp. Oh, hardworking. If this is your work, hardworking. If anything else, we'll get to it anyways. And they see you go flying in life. They see a miracle of how life suddenly opens up to you in this miraculous way. They cannot believe it. How can something open up in this crazy way all of a sudden for a person? It looks like it's leading to either a new person, a new position. So maybe this person leaving an empty chair for a better person to come, or this company leaving for giving space for a better company to come in. This could be a client, this could be a service provider, it could really be anything. But this long, tiresome journey with this person is over. It somehow leads to a lot of material wealth. It also leads to a lot of spiritual growth. Something viral here. We can't discount this card, even if it doesn't mean going viral on social media. It certainly is giving us an idea that maybe a lot of people are going to be talking about it. I don't know. It looks to me like it's to your favor, not against it. At the end of the day, we did see that there was a discord. So perhaps this brings back your reputation. But we can always check. Why not? Why not? So what is this viral moment, please, for... Thank you. For pile number 1. Tulip, great passion. Again, you won't believe this. Tulip reminds me of the purchase frenzy that happened in the 16th century, of a lot of people falling in love with tulips. All of a sudden became like this thing to buy, and they were sold in huge numbers. So do you see, it keeps talking about something going viral here. There's something about your demand, the demand of you, or of your product, of your service or something. It's like suddenly, if this is romance, like you're getting a lot of love offers. If this is your company, you're just outselling. Everybody wants you. Everybody's learning about you with the library. Everybody's learning about you. Lion, time to act. It puts you in a very powerful position. And it allows you to be able to choose with the 7 of Cups. Now you get to choose. You've got so many options that are all beautiful, that are all your dreams come true. And you don't just get to choose one. You're like, I can take this, I can take this, I can take this. Or if it's a relationship, and yeah, and so yeah, maybe you like to be in different relationships. That's not for me to say. I'm just saying that you get to choose, depending on how that resonates for everyone. You get to choose, and you get to choose plenty, depending again on how this particularly resonates with you. I'm seeing that this test actually opened the doors of dreams coming true, that the holding on, the grasp of this person was only tying you down. It wasn't beneficial in any way, shape, or form. And it allows you. So why was this person, we'll answer this one before we go, but I'm just curious, how was this person tying you down from your great, like, fortunate energy? Ace of Wands. It's almost like they were the ones using this energy, using the beautiful things you bring to the table and benefiting themselves using it, because that's like a magical brush. Whatever you draw, it comes to life. So it's almost like you were their magic. They can use you in the way that they want to use you. I would say they were using you to get many things actually that they want. So this is implying that you were actually very important to this person. Whether you know it or not, they were getting a lot of benefit from you, especially over time. Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles finally shows us what we're looking at with this here. Over time, they started benefiting from you a lot. Perhaps in a way that you have no idea about, to what extent they were benefiting from you particularly. And you losing the grasp over you just threatens all of the benefits they've built over time. It's just a huge threat. It's almost like you were the centerpiece or cornerstone, centerstone to everything they've built, something like that. They were using you, is all I can tell you. They were using you to imagine, draw, create what they want. And they've done this over the years. They just never thought you would be out of their grasp. And how quickly. It's funny. It's funny how the universe works, I guess. Yeah. The idea, they can't do anything without me, only to see how the universe is giving you everything. Yeah, that must be a shocker. Right. So all the best of luck, my dear pile number 1. My heart is with you. You deserve the best. And this was your reading. This long journey is finally being cleared. I don't think you wouldn't know who this reading is about, because I was about to pull out a card and see who this reading is talking about. But that if you made it this far, you probably know. But yeah, my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I'm seeing as what's about to happen. You're on the precipice of moving to a new chapter. And yeah, things are going to change completely during this or after this particular solar eclipse in Virgo, whether this happens right away, which is for most of you with the Three of Wands here. But yeah, you are on the precipice of that either way. And my dear pile number 1, this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at how the solar eclipse in Virgo will affect you personally. How it will have... Oh, we already have 2 cards here. How it will have an effect on you personally. And these are the decks that I'll be... Thank you. Okay. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that... Oh, gosh, your cards are so ready today. You'll find that I always list them below for you guys. Right, so very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Look at that section right there. I'm so sorry. Just like your cards are so clear today that it's interrupting me. Right, so your crystal is the beautiful Caribbean Calcite. Your significator card is the Oneness. So perhaps something is integrating. I don't know. Let's wait and find out. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, as well as Leo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, let's take these out of the way. Oh, there's a sign here that wants to show on camera, and we're going to leave it. So it's Sagittarius, right? It could be talking about exploration, a new philosophy in life, or travel. Let's see. Okay, so how about we place it right there? Oh, so cute, the different stones together. Right. So let's take a look at, excuse me, your oracle cards first. Sorry, there's something in it with my throat today. Ah, warm and nice. So, whoa, firecracker, excitement. Wow, I love this for you. Okay. You've got ghosting guru. Okay. Maybe you're the one who's going to be ghosting someone, maybe something, who knows. You've got reptile. We'll see what this is trying to say. Shed skin is what I am seeing here. And noticing, I mean. Right, you've got the Enneagram leader. Wow, under the category of talent, and the keywords are natural authority, decisiveness, protector, loves, effort, physical strength, as well as sense of responsibility. Right, okay. You've got arduousness, the Enneagram arduousness under the category of difficult event, and the keywords are exhausting work rhythm, difficult working hours, physical, can we even say that? I'm gonna edit it out. Physical, and I'll keep my hands here, physical strain, powerful postures, dangerous environment. And in fact, we can take the Sagittarius and place it here, just so we're careful with the YouTube rules. Okay. And finally, let's take a look at your tea leaves. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Okay. These next to each other is actually good. You've got dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. And you've got claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. This will be the final picture, the whole picture coming together on what you can expect. Right, ooh, look at that, change of scenes or something. So 4 of Cups, things coming in color and light. They're changing skin, they're changing appearance or something. Actually, let's keep that one here, and then we'll place the rest up there. So you've got, ooh, nice, the 7 of Cups versus the arduousness. That's cool. In fact, it's right above it. Okay, you've got the 4, sorry, my apologies, the 10 of Pentacles. Lovely, lovely card. Are you going to become so rich that you are not going to be working hard anymore, and you're going to be like living in vacation mode? Take me with you. I'm just joking with you. I love this for you. Okay, well, even if it doesn't turn out to be like that as we look at the cards, it's this energy is there for someone, and I wish you the best of luck with that. You've got the 3 of Cups, chilling out with friends, enjoying your time, loving that energy. You've got the Inspiration of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. Let's take this out of here. And you've got the Sun. Oh my God, like this pile, I don't know what the third pile is like, but this pile is super positive. It almost feels here, I'm starting to feel with oneness, many things, like things are starting to come, everything's starting to come together for you. Oh, look at that. What is that? 5 of Cups. Let's keep that in the middle right there. It's because I saw it and it's meant to say something. Perhaps you cried a lot. Things weren't clear for you. But in any case, it's also talking about with oneness how the universe is opening up a pathway of light for you, and everything's becoming in color as a result, where your old life dissipates it ghosts away. And it's happening as a result of your hard work. Something regarding you, the hard work you've been putting in, will bring about a powerful surprise. So much so that it'll feel like everything's changing skin, everything is changing color. It's a surprise with the Four of Cups. Something is going to happen in your life that will bring you great surprises ahead that you are not expecting in any way, shape, or form. This is how the energy of this particular solar eclipse in Virgo 2025 is playing out for you. The sun, the light, there's powerful energy by your side, the sort of energy that nobody can take away from you. Nothing can change it. It's destined. And it's about to happen now, these days for you, this massive surprise. Whether it happens like right away, it's happening but you're not seeing it until you can, whatever this is. I feel like there's something about trust this reading that I've heard looking at my cup and the cups here. Something about like reflecting in real life. Something about trust this reading. It's telling you something. And it's definitely talking about business here or work. Something about having pleasure in work up next, where you're going to be a great leader and the old is dissipating. The old is in the past. You're leaving behind you old energy, and in front of you is the sun. Now I'm seeing here that very soon in your life, Five of Cups is dropping something, again, which we see here. You're going to be dropping, particularly the hard work you have been putting in. I see you in vacation mode. Now, I don't know if this, like jokingly, as I said, this means that you will entirely be on vacation, like early retirement, or you get like have so much money that you get to do whatever you want in life. Take me with you. Take all of us. All right. So, or that it means that you will be feeling like you're on vacation because you're simply just doing the things that you love. And they could be like you're working. I don't think hard though, but your work, it could be like you're doing what you love, right? But in any case, I see for you with the Ten of Pentacles, great wealth up next. You taking it easy in life. You're so relaxed. You're looking at all of the choices that you get to enjoy your life. I get this feeling like you're sitting and going, we have it all. What do I want to do today? Do I want to travel? Do I want to go out for coffee with my friends? Do I want to go on the beach? Maybe a little bit of a feeling of going back to the equestrian life and riding horses and just thinking about life and connecting with my horse. Just playing. Well, I'm not really playing actually. Like I am laughing, but we're laughing about real life here. So who's laughing now? Right? I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is like we can laugh, but this does look like you're reading. It is what I'm seeing in your cards. I am seeing the liberty of choice with the Seven of Cups. I am seeing having your hands filled with so much resources, you and your family, to be able to buy and do the things that fulfill your heart. I'm seeing a new page with the Page of Cups of moving towards a positive path where you get to do and fulfill your heart's desires. I am seeing a drop of the past. It is telling you to be careful, which we will explore in a moment. But what I do want to explore first in this awesome reading is how is this excitement happening? First of all, are we allowed to know? Yeah, reach out. Go ahead. Okay. Thank goodness. So what is this exciting news? So that is a relevant card. Five of Cups. That too. Four of Wands. Death, rebirth. The change of the skin. I told you. Darim. We just said change of skin. Right, but that's not so much duh after all, because we need specifics. Change of what skin? Like, are you changing jobs? Or it's just the change of scenes? Where's the Four of Cups? Yeah, change of scenes. Or could be change of scenes. What is it? Leveling up. Four of Wands is leveling up. Thank you. So you're reaching higher. Four of Wands. You're reaching higher. Right. Elevation. You're elevating. That's the change of skin. So, like, if this is your company, perhaps there's excitement about a big position, or you getting shares or something, where you were in a big leadership position. Yes, of course, you're working, but you don't have to be available in the office all the time. Yeah. I didn't have managers like that, like directly working with me, but yeah, I did have managers who really didn't have to be there all the time. Yes. So that could be something. We have an empty square here, I'm noticing. And in this empty square the circle. I'm going to put a circle here. What is that? So let's continue with the examples and then check it out. So that could be you in a higher position where you don't have to be working so hard, but getting very well paid. You're chilling in life now. This could be your business, for example, because it's definitely relating to work. So maybe, yeah, Venus and Virgo. Venus and Virgo, getting abundance for your hard work, working hard. Yeah. Also, yeah, exactly that. I believe getting abundance for your hard work. Bravo. Okay, yeah, no wonder things like that are appearing in the readings. Very interesting. Right. So back, I just have so many thoughts at the same time. Let's go back to where we were. There's a massive transformation. In fact, it's death, rebirth. It's such a massive transformation that your old life about working hard is over. That's over. That's one thing for this pile. The hard work is done. Now it's time for you to reap what you have sown. And now it's time for a massive level up and taking things easy. Life gives you many choices. It gives you the resources. It gives you the great company for you to have a new page to enjoy life. It is your new page of enjoying life. That's what's meant for you these days in this new chapter of your life. You're dropping an old life that brought a lot of pain, and it wasn't clear. The path wasn't so clear. Kind of looked okay, but it was so blurry. Like, I almost feel like it was okay, but not okay at the same time. Because the scenery is nice, but what's the point of having beautiful scenery if it's so blurred and you can't see it? On a day like that, of course. So perhaps this means that you're already in a good place, you're just not able to enjoy it. Maybe because of your hard work, or maybe because of the painful things in your life. There's something how you're moving above that. There's a transformation, and as you move above that, the same page becomes colorful, the same scene becomes colorful, it becomes beautiful. Perhaps it's the same thing, just a massive transformation in it, or maybe not. Just what I'm picking up. A massive level up. You're reaching high. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in terms of your transformation and the changing of the skin. It almost feels like it's the same thing, same snake, just a change of skin. Kind of something like that. And what is this card? Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. What did I say? What did I say for this pile? I love this for you after the hard work here. Okay, let's continue. How about, just before we move on, into this new world. Can we get more information about the surprise? Because we know it's a change of skin. We know it's a leveling up. I know it's a surprise, but can we get more information about this particular surprise? No. Okay. Understood. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's now take a look at the life you are getting into. But before we do, I actually want to take a look at what you're guided to be careful with. It does say, Claw, be careful, do not take risks. So first off, let's expand on this important guidance up next in your life. And then we indulge exactly that, at the massive abundance, oh my God, that is happening in your life. It almost feels like the grape. The grape is one fruit, but it gives you a lot, you know? Like one gives you so much. You keep on taking and taking and taking and taking. You might like be fulfilled before you finish the whole thing. You might go, oh, that was so good. I have more to have in a while. So yeah, I mean, a cluster of grapes is big. It's big. It gives you a lot. I don't think, for the most part, you can sit down and finish it. Unless, I don't think so still. Unless it's like a hot day and it's cold. That would be nice. I digress. Let's take a look at the careful advice that you have here. So, the Hanged Man with perspective. The Ace of Swords. The Three of Swords. Actually, this one, there's a gap here. I feel like it's meant to come out. So let's just place it here. Or somewhere else. Like, why here? Let's keep it here. Yeah. And we didn't explore this pleasure with a close friend. We'll explore that in a moment. It looks like you're going on this journey with a dear friend or a loved one that's been loyal to you, that you will enjoy time with. We'll see that in a moment, but let's focus on the what to be careful with. Well, the parrot. Talking, talking, talking. Perspective. It makes me feel with the Hanged Man, you got to be careful, because you might deem something as important, and that thing could be people's talk. Like, you know, for example, it is talking about undermining of something or someone, but that person has more power, or that thing has more power than you know. Like that person who mistreats, that CEO that mistreats all the people in the company, that serve the company in such a loyal way, because they simply don't have that big position that the CEO has. And so this person undermines them, mistreats them, undermines them, doesn't even look at them or say hello in the morning. What is it called? Doesn't bit a bat or something? There's an expression here, I can't remember it. If you know what I'm talking about, please let me know, because I want to remember it. Doesn't bit a bat, like doesn't look twice or something. Anyways, I'm not going to waste time. It is talking about, and then it is these very people who start speaking to each other about how they're mistreated, about how they're unhappy, they want to leave because of the mistreatment, and because of all this talk, we want to leave, we're not happy here, we're mistreated, that this CEO actually gets kicked out. And so the very people that he undermined turned out to be the actual people in power. So obviously this is not like that. I'm just translating energy for you. And obviously you're not undermining people, I'm sure. But what are you undermining? Because here it's a matter of perspective. You could be going, maybe there's someone hurting you there, and you're like, oh, I'm like above them, I'm beyond them. I don't even need to worry about them. And while it's true, you did level up, you want to be careful here, because to you, uh, this is not important anymore, but it's a matter of perspective. Maybe they are. So it doesn't have to be a person. Maybe you used to do a particular task. I mean, you did leave everything behind, but maybe dropping something important can have people speaking a lot, and that could really hurt you. So, with risk, I'm starting to understand that you, when the excitement happens, you will know what you shouldn't drop, because this particular thing that you're dropping, perhaps it's the thing that used to hurt you or bring you pain, might be the thing that restricts you, might become, not the restriction, there's a word, might sacrifice all of this glory. So be careful. I will continue to explore what this is, but it does seem like it has to do with the parrot people talking, or someone talking. It has to do with something that you want to rise above because of the pain. The Magician. Remember the oneness. Remember with the Magician that everything has to play out correctly. So in the areas that you can rest and enjoy, do that. But there are 4 elements, which means there are different energies at play. While you don't have to work so hard anymore, you have to pay attention to what you do still have to do with your hands still, what you still have to adjust. It's not a matter of dropping it all for this pile. While you may drop most and finally be enjoying life, you want to be careful. Perhaps this is talking about your service. Like, let's say you become the manager here, right? And you were helping someone. Oh, or your team needed you, right? You don't have to play the part you were playing in this team, and you can go out and have fun. But there's something a little bit about servitude. While it's your right and it's a bit painful, it's almost saying finish that project before you are out and free. For example, what else? Like, or I don't know, guys. There's something about, you still have to be responsible, not because let's say you have to, but there is magic that you bring to the table. Don't drop that. And if you do drop that, it will sacrifice something. Now, I really need to think about this, because this is very deep. There's something, do you know how they say having the rights to something does not mean you necessarily have to use it if you know that's not appropriate. It doesn't mean you have to. It just simply means be discerning. Or, I don't want to say have a good heart, because I'm sure you have a good heart. It's like, yes, the past is dissipating. Don't ghost something even though you don't have to do it anymore. Don't leave it behind although you don't have to do it anymore, because it will bring a lot of pain to others. You are a helping hand here. It's almost like you're gonna drop it, but don't drop it all. Let's get more, and not that you have to, but the cards are showing you that also know and understand that it will come back and also hurt you in a different way. It's like you don't have to, yes, but inflicting that sort of pain will have people talking like that wasn't necessary, or that was rude, or that was inconsiderate maybe. Let's get more information. Like, there's something here that you're guided to keep care of, not because you have to. You don't have to, but you're taking care of something. Honor that. So yeah, a matter of perspective here is like, the two perspectives are correct, that you don't have to, but the leaving behind is also correct. So what is that pertaining to? Six of Cups. Do you see that? Do you see how the hands are holding? Oh my God, such a cute puppy. How the hands are holding dear that little puppy, or the children, or someone who you left but you're still sending postcards to. I'm trying to say with the Six of Cups, it is the card of memories, leaving behind also. So you're leaving something dear behind. Handle it gently as you move to the next stage. Don't go, done, goodbye. Treat it as your own, you know? Like, if we're looking at the example of the person who went on becoming a big CEO or a big manager, they're leaving their team, which kind of captures, for the most part, the sort of energy I'm seeing, then it would be this person doesn't have to pass by the team and make sure they're okay in the until finishing a project, but it would just be kind to pass by and go, hey, I want to continue helping you. Oh, you don't have to. No, I want to. Perhaps the loyalty here, like, be loyal. Be loyal. Pleasure with a close friend. These are people who will value you and you value them, and leave a good memory with the Six of Cups. So again, matter of perspective, you don't have to, but it's better for everyone, for them, for you, for everyone, to finish this chapter gracefully and to communicate with clarity with this old energy, to make sure you are taking care of them until everything is settled before you completely let go. Or if you ever have to at all, maybe you're going to enjoy it in a way that works out for you. I don't know, but yeah, just do it gracefully. Do it gracefully. Do you have to? You don't have to. But here is saying they're your people. They're your colleagues. They're your, I don't know, friends. They're your family, or something. Yeah? But other than that, you are going to be living a very lucky life of abundance and free time, and the capability of doing what you want in your life, exploring, enjoying the journey, feeling like the sun is hitting your face. It's positive, it's full of light, and you get to enjoy your life. You're taking it easy and slowing down. What can I tell you? Time to go and have fun. And it's going to be there for a very long time with you. I love this energy for you, my dear pile number 2. Your hard work days are gone. It's time for the excitement. This is a portal that is opening up from source. And so nothing ever can take this from you, unless you are not tapped into that source in alignment. And your guidance here, your risk here, is to vibrate in that same frequency and take care of your loved ones. Even if you don't have to. I'm sure you don't need to hear that, but there's something that with perspective means somehow it will make sense to you, not like you're leaving, but sometimes something, maybe you're leaving university. You don't have to continue a particular study group or a project. But yeah, I mean, you're right. If you talk to most people, they'll tell you, yeah, you're done, you graduated. But it would be kinder. Something like that. We can keep going on and on forever. And when you are at that point of going, I don't have to. Yes, you don't have to, but be kind. Yeah. Other than that, we keep repeating, an amazing new chapter is on the horizon for you. Nothing can take that from you. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your solar eclipse in Virgo energy. What kind of effect will it have on your life personally? I am intending to do this reading with the intention that it shows you a personal reading on how the solar eclipse is going to have an effect on you. Speaking on that note, I will be doing private reading, general reading, like your personal reading very soon. I know you guys have expressed how much you love them. The cards do show that intention, and it is as if it is a personal reading that you've done with a tarot reader or myself, just for you. All right, I'll be doing that soon, but for now, this is the solar eclipse energy. Ooh, we've got a collection of cards here. Solar eclipse energy, particularly to you. All right, so these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, as always, you'll find that I list them below for you guys. This is your significator card today, the 10 of Pentacles. Your crystal is the beautiful yellow Aventurine. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, let's keep this here. And let's get straight into it. So, you've got the card Wheelchair. Okay. Very interesting. Let's keep that here. And you've got the card Drama Queen. She is pretty though. Okay. You've got Big Expense, the Enneagram Big Expense under the category of money. And the keywords are money wasting, gift offering, pleasing, helping others, being generous, as well as emotional bullying. Is there someone who's assisting you? And emotional buying. It's not emotional bullying. It's emotional buying. Well, I will continue my idea. I mean, I must have started it for something to help someone here. I want to say, have you had someone help you out with money to the extent where you were over-reliant on them and they keep telling you, I help you, I help you, I help you. There's something about that about to change, and it's leading to you having great wealth. Yeah. Someone's been trying to create drama here. In any case, this is just very specific for someone here. You know, in pile number 2, there was something about, actually, you might want to check pile number 2. Actually, yeah, you might find it going to expand, although these 4 cards made it so clear. But I would say if you want to watch pile number 2 and you're drawn to it, was it 2 or was it 1? Oh, it wasn't 2. My apologies. Pile number 1. Yeah, I highly recommend. All right. Yes. Pile number 1, not 2. In any case, let's take a look at the rest of your cards. You've got ink pot problems to be resolved. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. So sweet. month of August. Ladder, climbing toward success. And crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Wow, you certainly must pile number one. They had this ladder and another card. Yeah, they had this new beginning. I'm sure the two piles are going to have their own energies. But when I pick up on some similarities, especially this one here, it's crazy. I highly recommend pile number one for you if you want to expand on your reading and you feel drawn to it. Right, let's now expand on your reading and take a look at your designated tarot cards. The cards that are that you are dealt with is what I'm looking for. The Fool card. It's funny. This person is in red. White horse, white dog. I don't know. This one is more focused on the white. This is more focused on the red. There's something here in the red and the white. I don't know what this is, yin and yang or something. Yeah, the red in the white and the white in the red. Do you see? I don't know. Just observation. You've got the Hermit, another major arcana. The Hierophant, another major arcana. The Star. Are you kidding me? Most of your cards today are a major arcana. I am using the One World Tarot. So this is not an ad, by the way. I just think it looks pretty. I've done this in all the piles. Besides, this deck was sent to me and I cherish it. So back to the reading. All of these are major arcana. I just paused for a moment because I'm starting to see a story, but let's not interrupt the reading. Let's continue. You've got the Four of Cups. You're about to receive something major that is out of the realm of possibilities, or at least what you think are possibilities. It's almost going to expand your idea of what possible is or could be for you. Something major here is happening to you, particularly with the solar eclipse in Virgo this time. Yeah, let's take that out of the way now. We did the pretty thing. I'm joking. And the Justice card. Are you kidding me? They are all major arcana, except for the Four of Cups. That is here to describe to us the energy we're looking at, describing that this is something you're not expecting. It's destined with the Justice card. It's something that's meant to happen with this particular solar eclipse in Virgo. Yeah, something here is destined to happen. In fact, I am seeing something about it birthed, or maybe it was in the womb since August, and it's growing. It's about to appear in your life these days. So, big expense. I'm seeing that you were over-reliant on something, or wasting money. Over-reliant or wasting? Let me think. I don't know. We'll get back to this in a moment. But I also I feel like I want to explain to you what I saw here, because I saw this whole sort of movie in my mind as I was placing your cards here. The Hermit and the Hierophant. Because the Hierophant is like something traditional, something that society deems as the right way to go, or traditionally the right thing to do. Hermit is a free thinker. They go their own route totally alone. they discover things for themselves. It's just the placement of the cards is making me feel. Well, the movie I saw on my mind is you going your own way than the traditional route, right? Than the traditional route. And suddenly something weird happens. The traditional route picks up on you, making what once used to be your own ideology, your own like own path, or maybe even deemed as your own weird path, become the star, the guiding star, becomes the path, and it becomes the traditional thing. That's something that you would never expect. That's why it's outside of your scope. Like what you think your expectations are, what you think your choices are, where you can move, what you can do, are limited to what you think you've been dealt with in life. But it's destined for you and everyone else and many people that you will be handed a new path based on the fact. See, there are new paths being carved now. It's no more one traditional path anymore. One of these star paths is going to be the way you looked at life, you've done your work, you enjoy or something. The fact that tradition is catching up with what you first, with the full card, went like believed in, put yourself into, although it's not the traditional route, and you're like, I believe in this, I'm going to go after it. What are you doing? Isn't that crazy? Why would you do that? Why? And you just know that this is the right path. It must have not been easy and cold because you are alone. The hermit does reach the top of the mountain eventually. And I am seeing that although this path was dark, or it wasn't lit, like not many people knew about it, and although it was hard, bam, it starts coming into the light, it starts becoming popular. And because it's destined now for this path to become the traditional, the known, like it's not weird anymore, or it's not like what are you doing kind of thing. Suddenly everyone's joining in in this new, I don't know, belief, or this new path that you believed in first here. Whatever this path is, even if it's not your job, even if it has nothing to do with work, for one reason or the other, and we'll explore, it is leading, with the Ten of Pentacles, to a lot of wealth in your life. That's destined to happen with this solar eclipse. You're going high in life. It's a new beginning. You will be honored, you see. Honor and respect will come to you. And a lot of your problems or challenges are going to be resolved, because with the ink dropping here, the way agreements used to be done and the way things are told and written about your path are dropping. Now, big expense seems to me like that's also, just as much as it's going to get you a lot of wealth and it's going to put you up high, it will also cost you a lot by some drama queens who want to cripple this new path, or try to cripple you from continuing to move into this path, because many are joining in. Now, the costing may not be through the wealth. The cost is through, it seems to me, like it's coming through the drama. Helping others, money wasting. No, I need to check. Hold on. I need to check. Let's look at your money situation, because we're looking at money here. 10 of Pentacles, we're looking at the money card. Remember when I told you the yin and the yang and the yang and the yin? This is clearly stating that there is some challenges that come with massive blessings, and there are light that shows up in your life amidst the chaos, right? So there's something here about, although you are beginning the solar eclipse is putting a lot of light into Virgo here, into the path you were particularly in. And it's bringing you all these blessings and attention and shift in ideology, even in the way you're doing something. Aquarius energy, the Fool, the Hermit, the way you are doing things versus the traditional card, you see? And no one can do anything about this, because like I said, this is destined to happen. This light is destined to happen. This light is destined to happen. It's causing others to be uneasy. Perhaps the old ideology here is like, what are you doing? This is wrong. What is this? What is that? Some people in the old ideology are not liking the new way. And it happens a lot. Like, think about when, for example, women were being liberated. And can you imagine they can have their own bank account? I can't believe these things used to happen in the past. It blows my mind. So you'd have some people going, what do you mean women having their own bank account? This is crazy. That's going to bring problems to society. Or when women worked for the first time, what do you mean work? They can if their husband agree. And we can go on with examples about the past. But we're not here to criticize the past. The past is why we're here today. So it's like one of these moments. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Like, what is your path? Let's at least get some energy here about it. Wow, 10 of Cups. Well, you're enjoying something all on your own here. There is like society is like, no, we don't do that. That's wrong. And you're like, well, I love that. If I have to do it like my own little bubble, I'm going to do that. But it brings so much happiness to me. And obviously, there's a lot of light shedding on that part. Everyone starts to pick up on that joy, and everyone wants to be part of this joy, right? So anyways, all this to try and say that with the drama queen card here, it seems like there is some drama here. That's not here to scare you, by the way. That's just here to give you awareness and to empower you on what to do. So you have to know the yin and the yang. And by the way, it's good to have the yin and the yang. That's what the yin and the yang teaches us, because they're both divine energies, and they're both very important for our growth and for our empowerment and for our integration and for everything. So these people will be here further adjusting things even better for you and for everyone without them knowing. Perhaps it's the other voice that allows those who were on the fence to go, oh, that's extreme. Maybe we should actually check it, something like that. So in any case, the ink has dropped. Things are changing. The way people are writing and expressing themselves about things are changing, making your own problems being automatically resolved. And so the the drama queen here shows that it seems like this will be the expense, the yin and the yang, that you will be experiencing through this whole prophetic, almost with the justice card here and the star card and the hierophants, almost like all these major arcana, this prophetic time that you're leading without anyone knowing that you're leading. That's the hermit. Somehow you're leading it, maybe through inspiration, through what you're enjoying with the 10 of cups, or through your light that's shining bright. In any case, maybe you've inspired someone in private who's inspired other people. I don't know. But you are here with the hermit and the justice. Seems like you are the hidden force of this movement, whether you understand that, know that, or not. So, in any case, now there is focus on you, whereas before there wasn't. Now you become known. It's not like a popularity you asked for, but it's one that's coming. And you have a lot of people complaining, you know, going, oh, this, that. They're trying to cripple your path. It's divine. They can't. That's that. Something major like that, prophetic, cannot be stopped. But who's at the expense here? Is it them or is it you? I really want to check this because I'm not sure. Hold on. Let's get the details. Let's get the scoop. Oh, there's a split here. We have one more card. So my question is, whose big expense is that? Is it at the expense of the people complaining? Can we get more information about these two cards, please? Seven of Swords. Someone's exposed, maybe. Oh. Someone's exposed. And it's a big price or something. Ooh, Temperance. You are divinely protected by angelic lights. They can't do anything to you. Okay? They can't. It's supposed to happen. Whether you realize it or not, you have angels, big angels around you, protecting you. And maybe you're saying, who, me? Yeah, you. You listening to this pile. You have right now angels, big angels protecting you. Something I'm seeing when I saw this card, I saw it in my mind's eye. Big angels protecting you right above you with their wings. Nothing can happen to you. And Emperor. A new hidden power. Power, but hidden. Page of Swords. It's a new voice. So, seeing that you're protected here, that's not your big expense. Good we found out. Yes, the yin and the yang is the chaos. And like I said, the chaos and the little things with the Seven of Swords in conjunction to the major arcana here, the Temperance, the Emperor. What they're going to try to do is minor in comparison to the beings, the angels protecting you, the power that you're going to be in. It's not going to work. There's a new voice, old voice of drama. Hey, no, I don't like that. It's bound to happen with every change, right? And you are at the forefront of this change, hidden this time. But I mean this time as in like what happened in the past. But you're a hidden force, a force to be reckoned with a new voice. And the old trying to cripple you, but will that work? Your significator card is the Ten of Pentacles. It's not going to work. It's a minor card right next to the major arcana card here that will be protecting the new voice, the new ideas. You see? I hope this reading is protected. I'm sure there are angels here. Okay, it's going to reach the people it's meant to reach. So, As you can see, long story short, honor and respect will come to you. You will be a new path star, Aquarius, into the Aquarian age. One of the many leading into the Aquarian age, albeit you will be known, but something about here strange. You will be known, or you will either be known but not known that you are the forefront of the change, or your ideology will be known but nobody will know that you are behind this ideology to be known. And thus, although you won't necessarily be the popular one, but that opens the floodgate to massive opportunities, especially of wealth, coming into your life because of that change. So this or that. And I see you moving up in life. Yeah, I see you going up in life. There's a new, totally new beginning. It's almost like you are going to feel like you're birthed into a new world. You're gonna go, oh my God, is this my life? Is this what I get to live? Is this what I have? Is this the community around me? Are these my choices? Wow, something so prophetic here. Massive change. It will really feel like as if you were born into a new world, because your past has one story, your new beginning has a totally different story, and now you're carrying two stories, as if you lived two lives in one, where the old life you're talking about all of the stories you've gone through, and the new life is totally different energy, totally different experience, totally different people. Everything is different, and it's hard to connect the two. You always have to say, let me explain. And it's just, you will have people gawking and listening to both stories going, what? And you're like, I know it's weird, but that's my story. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So massive changes to come. All of a sudden you change in ideology. Can we get a little sneak peek into what this change in ideology is going to be? Six of Wands. Something everybody's going to cheer over. Suddenly everybody believes in it. Everyone's cheering for it. Everyone's vouching for it. It's the new move or something. It makes a lot of people win. It's like didn't the card explain? You were enjoying this privately. And so everyone's like, yes, it's making us win or something. But anyways, too soon. Three of Pentacles. What were we asking? The new ideology. Three of Pentacles. I see people collaborating and putting their own perspective. Someone's looking from there, someone's looking from there. Something starts being put together. Something starts coming out into the light, actually. You knew this light. You knew about this. So something you know about, maybe other people don't believe in, right? So it also contains information that you're aware of that others don't believe. And now that there's a conversation, a lot of people are showing their perspective, and the community and people are putting their pieces together, and it's winning, it's becoming strong. Five of Cups. People are dropping the lies and keeping and seeing what was behind them, what was they couldn't see, although it was right there. They chose not to look at it. Maybe they've been programmed because of the tradition here not to look at them. Now they're dropping old beliefs. They're starting to become aware of things they didn't know about. They start to know that there are things they don't know, whether they know about them right away or not, but they understand that they don't know things that they don't know. You see, do you know the learning steps? There's the step of you don't know that you don't know something. Then you become aware that you don't know something, but you don't have any information about it. Then you start consciously learning about it. You're not an expert at it yet. And then the last is you become unconscious, like you're fully understand it, and you're able to use this information at the unconscious level. It just becomes part of you. Anyways, I was just trying to say that there is something about people discovering things that they weren't aware of, is what I'm trying to say. Four of Swords. There's a new light, a new perspective. It's almost like in this area, people were sleeping and they're waking up to new light, new ideas. So again, what were we asking? What is it that you know that others don't know? What is the topic that everyone's going to be talking about? It doesn't give us it doesn't give us an actual thing, but it does make us aware in your reading that you are aware, highly aware of something that others are not aware of at all. And there's something about, there are also others that are aware like you, but they can see things from different perspectives. And as the more light is shed on this topic, the more everyone is sharing their perspective, their experiences, what their knowledge. And it becomes a winning move where people are like, yeah, they're dropping the lies, they're dropping the old beliefs about these things. And they're now becoming aware that there are things that they don't know, which will allow them to move from their situation easily, overcoming the challenges into the winning side. It's awakening those asleep with regards to this particular topic. But yeah, that's the energy that we're seeing in the cards about what you know here, that's about to become everybody's knowledge. And in any case, it does look to me like in your reading, it is leading to massive opportunities. Let's take a look at that, because your Ten of Pentacles at the end of the day is your significator card. For you particularly, this is leading to massive wealth and abundance. Nine of Swords. It looks to me like you are currently scared, and you see there's light all of a sudden coming in, like amidst when you are, what am I gonna do? I don't know, I'm scared, maybe I'm alone, I don't know what to deal with this situation, problems to be resolved. Yeah, you're stressing out about some problems that you really don't know how to resolve them. What am I gonna do? I'm scared. Suddenly the light goes, it reminds me of what we see in the movies when someone is in, for example, prison, and then the light goes up and they're opening and they're like, you're free to go, you were like you're innocent. And suddenly just the light comes in. This person is free. So I feel like something, do you see that? Something or someone was stepping over you. You couldn't move. You were scared here. You're scared. You don't know what to do. Look at that. Page of Cups, that's Venice. A vehicle, albeit one that's not traditional, which is you. I mean, that sort of transportation is only in beautiful Venice. So an untraditional vehicle takes you out, one that you're not expecting to take you out. You don't know that this option exists because it's not the traditional way of getting out of trouble or things that are scaring someone. So you're just easily being taken out of this situation. You're not expecting how. It's an untraditional route, but it's the new voice. And look at the money. So the Six of Pentacles is being given generously. So what's going on here? This person, tips. They are tipping generously because they really loved the kind service that they got. So, and they're being respectful to the person who served them. So, something about you being assisted generously, being appreciated, and being paid generously, although it's not the traditional way of paying. This is someone going with the tips. I love your service and I want to appreciate you. I know that in the US, you still have to do it, but I don't want to take you have to do it, because that's what tips are all over the world. It's like, thank you so much. I would love to show you my love and appreciation. So there's something about you being shown great appreciation in a non-traditional way. So the traditional way would be you getting money through work. You work, you get money, right? I don't know what the non-traditional way is, really, because this is a new movement, right? So I'm not going to be able to predict, but let's borrow something from the past, right? We can always do that. But if I borrow something from the past, I will keep your mind like stuck energetically somewhere that you're expecting, and let's just leave it and be flexible here. All I can tell you is that perhaps you have financial stresses here, because we did ask about the money. So yeah, big expense. It could also be like you don't know what, and being generous is also in your cards. Maybe you've been wasting money recently, or you weren't able to use your money, or it's just that you've got a lot of expenses. It doesn't have to be like money wasting, but I'm just trying to see all of the energies present in your reading. Like there is financial scare here, and you're going to be given so generously, just not in the traditional way. And you're going to find out how that's going to happen. Everything is non-traditional about this reading anyways. That's the whole point. So we'll see. I hope you guys do remember to comment and let me know. I would love to know. That's definitely one of the readings I'm so curious about. 8 of the Swords. There's something about being stuck, but that being stuck is reflected here. So what am I seeing? I'm seeing something about how the old ideology, the old system, also was the reason you were stuck financially. And that's why when the change in ideology comes about, it will also affect your finances. There's something about you were stuck before and you didn't know it was because of this, even you with the eyes being closed, or maybe it's people, right? Maybe you know, but you others both couldn't see that it was the old ways that kept you financially stuck. But you see, there's a reflection here. Others are starting to understand it's reflection on you, or on people similar to you, or on everybody, maybe even. The reflection of the restraint. There's a restraint with the 8 of Swords. You're restrained somehow financially. But now, with this new movement, others can start to see the reflection of this restraint on you and on others. And I got an idea. So I'm just going to say an idea. Like, for example, government protect, like people discussing, for example, this is not right. It caused these people to be in debt, or they have to do this, or that's not fair, or anything like that. And it sheds a light on how this reflected on others, on the stress, and perhaps there's like compensation, maybe, for example, from the government, or the government, there's a new law that passes going, oh, we're going to be paying that, or compensating others. But that's just a quick example of non-traditional. It looks to me with the Aquarian age is far bigger than what I am imagining, really. So I think we're just going to have to be patient. I'm just trying to expand my mind and help translate these cards for you. But that is what I'm seeing here. A non-traditional way that will take you out of this. It will be giving you generously. You will be living a generous, fulfilling life with the resources and the money that you need. And those of you that will try to cripple you, they can't. You're really protected and you're in great power. It's going to show. The new voice is going to show, and it's going to honor you and put you in high regard. It's going to take you high in life. It's going to be a totally new life that you will laugh looking back at your past, going, how can these two stories come together? It's crazy. And yeah, it's almost like the ink is dropping on the old story. It's rewriting a new story of your life as it rewrites a story for everyone else, really. And my dear pile number 3, very interesting reading. This is what I see, a prophetic reading, and it's happening to you because of this particular and peculiar solar eclipse in Virgo in 2025. And I truly hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, it's like the rising sun for everyone. Yes, the light. Something about August, I believe it could be a future, like telling you to look out for something in next August that's going to be great. Keep that in mind. But I believe it's something that started already in August for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's going to start rising. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.